What's up? What's up? Hey, welcome back to my channel, AshleyRN Takeover. Like, follow, subscribe, comment, do all of that stuff that you were supposed to do in the last video. Do it this video because it's important. Hey, so yeah, first order of business, go like my last video. I'm gonna leave it in the description below. I'm gonna leave my handles below, and I'm gonna leave other stuff below. Don't know. This video today, we are going to be talking about my last video was night shift struggles, night shift nursing struggles. This video is basically how to survive the night shift. Tips, tricks. I'm gonna give you the dirty deets on how to get through it. Like, fine, you've made your decision to do nights after I warned you, after I told you not to do it, after I told you no. Actually, I didn't tell you not to do it. I told you to think carefully, consider it, think about if it's for you. If you don't have extenuating circumstances like, you know, children and school and other things and whatever else, you got to take care of mom and dad, whatever. If you don't got that, don't do it. It's not worth it. The differential is not worth it if you don't have those things going on. If you're like me, you had nothing going on and you still just want a little extra coin and you decided to take that leap of faith and work night shift, then cool. You deserve to be here. You need to stay and you need to watch this video on how to survive it, because you've made that commitment. And what they don't tell you is that you gotta complete your whole first year before you can switch back to days. Ding ding. Yeah, didn't know that. Trust me, I tried to switch back to days. Like, I worked 3 weeks on night shift and I said, can I go back to days? And they were like, dumb. So, we're here now. So, you've made that commitment, you made that decision to do night shift. Congratulations, welcome to the dark side. Like me. We're called superheroes. On the down low, like they call it superheroes, night shift nurses, or night shift crew in general, even night shift doctors, residents, interns. I love y'all. Y'all need y'all own little video. But yeah, we're superheroes. Anyway, tip and trick number 1, I guess. Like, let's start. Let's get on into it. Let me give you a little quick backstory real quick. I've been working night shift for almost a year now. That's the backstory. That's it. There's no, yeah, that was it. I know you guys thought it was gonna be interesting. It wasn't. That's the backstory. I've been working night shift for about a year. It's more like a disclaimer. I've been working night shift for about a year. I did work day shift for about a year, so I was able to compare. But I did choose to do night shift for the differential because I wanted the money. I was like, show me the money, and they did. And I was like, all right, cool, you got me. You tricked me, but you got me. It's cool. I made the decision. I made this choice on my own. So, I work from 7 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. And long story short, it's not easy. But I have gathered some intel and some little insight as to how to get through it. For me, the major thing that you're gonna have to combat is staying awake during your shift. One thing that I noticed helped me is working out. Once I started working out and going to the gym, I noticed I had more energy. Not just at night, not just in the day, just all around. I had more energy to do the things that I love to do. So, if you're a couch potato, don't do it. Don't be a couch potato. That's it. You want to work nights? You want to get through your 12-hour shift, 12-hour days, 12-hour nights? Don't be a couch potato. That's tip number 1. Like, that's it. Tip number 2, eat right. I know people like, oh, your diet's not important. I mean, everybody actually says your diet is important. That's a lie. Everybody says your diet's important. It really is important. And it's important because the foods you eat, you are what you eat. If you're eating french fries and potato chips, you're going to move like a french fry and a potato chip. When it's fried, it's all flat and don't do nothing. It just sits there and it's just like, help me, help me. Same thing with a french fry. But if you eat your nice leafy greens and vegetables, you'll be sprouting like they do when they're in their natural state, and you'll be sprouting during night shift. You're gonna be living your best life, basically. What else? Eat right, exercise, drink a crap ton of water. That's probably my biggest tip and trick to get through night shift, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you drink water, the more water you drink, the more you have to pee. When you have to pee, if you're like me, you just gotta go. You're gonna have to get up from you sitting down, you're gonna have to get up from charting, you're gonna have to get up from doing whatever it is you're doing to go to the bathroom. And that keeps me up because I can't sleep. I've never been one of those people who go to sleep on a full bladder. I've never been that person who can stay tired on a full bladder. Like, I'll be tired, but it's like, damn, I gotta walk to this bathroom, and the bathroom's kind of like at all the way at the end of the hall, and now I'm walking over there, and then I peed, and I'm like, okay, cool, washing my hands, and then, you know, like, it takes the water a little bit of time to heat up, so you wash your hands in the cold water, you're like, damn, this water's cold, and now you make it back to your chair, and you're like, I don't even really want to sit down anymore, let me just keep walking. And that's how that works, because there's a law, I think it's Newton's law, I'm pretty sure it's Newton's law of physics, something like that, law of nature, one of the laws, basically states an object in motion tends to stay in motion. So if you're in motion, you're gonna stay in motion, and that's how that works. Water, like I said, it helps me stay moving, it helps me keep going. Plus, you get hydrated, your skin starts to look flawless, you start to be unbothered. Like, it's important, so do it. Drink your water, eat right, exercise. Those are the first three tips on how to get through night shift. Now, the tips that, like, I feel like those were the common sense tips. Those were your, come on, you should do this whether you're working night shift, day shift, whether you're nursing, whether you're healthcare, whether you're not in healthcare, whether you are just, like, if you're a human, you should be doing those 3 things regardless. Those are not specific to working nights, but I found that they helped me get through my night shift. Now, the tips and tricks that are specific to nights, number 1, don't sleep on your shift. That's it. Don't sleep on your shift. Yes, you have breaks, you have your hour break, you have your 30-minute break. A lot of the people I work with, again, you know, they sleep. Like, you're working nights, there's something called circadian rhythm that you're not in tune with anymore, and you need to sleep. When the sun is down, you're supposed to be down. When you're up, the sun's supposed to be up. That's really just how it works. That's how it was intended for us. But, you know, nursing is 24 hours, so somebody had to do it. And if you're like me, if you're one of those people watching this video who decided to do night shift, it's you now too. Like, you have this responsibility. But don't sleep, and I'm gonna tell you why. When you sleep for that hour, that 30 minutes, you get up more tired. You get up more tired because you just tricked your body. You was like, oh yeah, we off, we not working no more, we get to sleep, we get to rest. You're sleeping, cool. Then you wake up and you have to still take care of your patients, and you still probably have at least 6 hours left of your shift to get through, and it's gonna be rough, and you're just gonna be more groggy and more yucky, and you're probably gonna have more of an attitude because you thought you were gonna be well rested and now you're not. Don't get me wrong, there's days where I really just can't function. Like, I seriously can't function, and I'm like this close to putting my patients' lives in danger because I can't function, so I need to take a nap. And I do get up, like, I still get up tired, I still get up grumpy, I still get up tired, you know, like, with a little bit of an attitude and all that stuff. But at least I didn't put my patients in harm's way. So if you have to do it, do it. Do what's best for you. I'm just telling you what's best for me and what I've done and what I thought was something that can help me get through my 12 hours of night shifts. You know, that's that. Another thing, try to avoid caffeine. I know let me say it one more time for those in the back, for the people in the back who didn't hear me. Try to avoid caffeine. No Red Bulls, no Monsters, no coffee, no tea, or no caffeinated tea or caffeinated coffee. You know, no caffeine tablets, no 5-hour energy shots, none of those things. Just don't do it. Because again, just like trying to sleep for that hour or sleep for that 30 minutes, you get up and you're groggy, you're tired, and you feel like you're about to crash all over again. Same thing with caffeine. Like, you gonna be up for a little bit, but then you're gonna be down for a while. Like, it's like a little trick. I'm up, you think you're gonna be, and then no, you're down. And I tried doing it, I think, but I learned quickly. I was I'm a quick learner. I'm on it. I did it for like a week, right? And I remember, like, I took Red Bull. That's what I had. I had 2 Red Bulls, and it was my favorite time at the time. Like, favorite kind at the time. It was a Red Bull cranberry, like the red cans. I used to love those. I used to drink them in nursing school. I used to be that person. I'm telling you because I used to be there. I did it. I know. Like, I was in nursing school, like, just like most of you who are in nursing school now, or whatever the case is, who do caffeine and drink caffeine and do all those things to try to get through your shift and try to make it, try to cope. Like, some things you're just gonna have to sacrifice. And I was there. And it did help me. It helped me do my concept maps and my care plans and wake up for clinicals the next day and study for tests and do all the intense things that school makes you do and forces you to do. But I remember my last semester of nursing school, I was like, yo, I'm not with this caffeine stuff anymore. Like, it's not good for me. Like, I don't like how it makes me feel. Like, sometimes I'll still be tired and I'll just have palpitations. And, like, I have the same level of exhaustion, but I'm over here, like, just jittery and shaking. And it wasn't good. And I didn't like how I felt. I felt like a chihuahua. You ever poured water on a chihuahua? And they just started. That's how I felt. I didn't like it. So I stopped. And I carry that with me over the years. I just don't do caffeine. I actually eliminated caffeine completely from my diet. I don't do caffeine at all. Decaf teas. I don't even drink coffee because it stings my teeth. I like hot chocolate. I'm a hot chocolate type of a girl. So that's that. Like I said, you're gonna be crashing. I remember I drank that can of Red Bull and I was good throughout my shift. I was like, oh, peppy. Everybody's like, oh, you look up, cool. I got in my car and I fell asleep on the road, and I literally actually I swerved off the road. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. I swerved off the road, and luckily I didn't get hurt. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got injured. Like, the way the road was set up, I was lucky. It wasn't the ones with like the little bars on the side, like those silver bars that would mess up your car. It wasn't that one. It was just like a ditch. So like I drove into a ditch, and then by the time I felt the car shift into the ditch, I woke up. And at that point I just parked it. I parked it and I slept for like 2 hours until like a state trooper came and woke me up and asked me what I was doing at the side of the road. And he saw my badge, and I told him like I'm a nurse and I was just really tired and I couldn't drive and it was unsafe. He said, okay, cool, but you can't stay here. I got up and I made it home safely and sound, thank God, and that was that. But things like that do happen, and it wasn't, there were other times where it wasn't as extreme, but like I noticed things like that, and I just didn't like how I was feeling, and it's just not good for you. Like, caffeine is addictive. It's an addictive substance. So if you look at, go look at all of the list of things that are addictive, that's one of them, and it's probably like top 10, if not top 5, if not top 3. No, it's not top 3. Like, we know the drugs that are top, but it's up there, and I just don't want to be on something that has a potential addictive property in it. So I mean, anything technically could be addictive, but that's high risk, and I didn't want that for me. So yeah, again, eat right, exercise. No, eat right, exercise. What is it? Eat right, exercise, drink water, avoid caffeine, don't sleep on your shift. What else can I tell you? What's another tip and trick that I do? And I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place. It's just like I don't like I should just really start writing things down and then coming on camera, because I don't want to waste your time. Well, I care about wasting your time. I don't want to waste your time, and I don't want my videos to be dragged out. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. But those are 5 things that I do to combat, or like surviving night shift. We could talk about allocating my shift time. Like, I like to finish everything at the start of my shift, and that way for the rest of my shift, I'm kind of like chilling, not really chilling, but I'm chilling as far as in terms of waiting, basically anticipating if something goes bad or something happens. I'm ready for it. Like, I'm on my toes, I'm waiting for it. So I'm like just a sitting duck, basically. I'm waiting, but not really chilling. And I try to do everything that like I know probably won't get done on day shift. That's what I try to do. What else? I try to squat. I squat, I do lunges, I climb. Like, I'm on the 11th floor of my building, so I purposely go downstairs like to the first floor and then walk up the steps to try to kill time. not really kill time, but like just stay awake. Like again, on my 30-minute break, sometimes I don't really, I told you guys I don't eat at night anymore. I try not to eat past 12. Sometimes I get really hungry, and I'm not one of those people who can go too long without eating. I'm used to eating like every hour, every 2 hours. But I'll eat fruits and veggies, and drinking water helps keep me up and energized. What else? And exercise. That's what I said. Like those, it's really simple, but that's really it. That's really all I do. Yeah. Like, you try going to the first floor and climbing up 11 steps. I mean, 11 steps. I wish it was 11 steps. 11 flights of stairs to try to get to the 11th floor, and then thinking you about to be tired. Like, no, tired. What's that? I'm exhausted now. I'm physically exhausted. I might be out of breath, but I'm not tired anymore. I'm up and I'm ready to get moving. So like I said, a body in motion tends to stay in motion. So get moving, stay up, keep it going. Try to avoid caffeine. Some people stay with that caffeine stuff, and they'll say, oh, just take a little shot of this, take this, take that, espresso this. No, don't do it. I mean, if you want to do it, right? Do you, boo-boo. But don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say when you that person on the side of the road and you over here drifting and the state trooper comes and finds you sleeping in your car. Don't say I didn't warn you. But yeah, that's it. Those are my little 5 tips and tricks. If I think of any more, I'll like let you know in my videos to come. If you think of anything more importantly, please leave it in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, follow. Again, I'm AshleyRN Takeover. That's the name of this channel. I'm Ashley, and this is Ashley's RN Takeover. And my IG, follow me on IG at _MISS_ambitious. Again, that's _MISS_ambitious. Ambitious spelled the normal way because again, we like phonetically correct things. Like we like it to be the right way. Anyway, bye my lovelies. Okay, peace out. How do you turn it off, bruh?